The previous class we had studied about the pH scale, which ranges from 0 to 14, where 0 less than equal to 7 less than equal to 14, or 0 to 14 where 0 is highly acidic, 14 is highly basic, and 7 is neutral. So now we will study about the importance of pH. What is the importance of pH in our everyday life? So first of all we will see what is the importance of pH for animals and plants. So our body or living organisms, their body can survive only in a narrow range of pH change, and their pH range is 7.0 to 7.8. So our body works within pH range of 7.0 to 7.8. So when pH is means more than 7.8 or less than 7.0, it will be quite difficult for us to survive or for the animals to survive. So you must have heard the word rainwater, acid rain. So when acid rain, that means when rainwater is having pH less than 5.6. If the pH of the rainwater is less than 5.6, that is considered as acid rain. And when acid rain flows into rivers, it lowers the pH of the river water also. So ultimately the aquatic life also can't survive. Their life also will become very difficult if the pH range is changes. So for animals and plants, the pH range is 7.0 to 7.8. For animal and plants, it is 7.0 to 7.8, and when less than rainwater pH is less than 5.6, then it is considered as acid rain, which is not good for animals and plants, for the survival of animals and plants. So next is our pH of soil. So the soil pH also should range from 6.5 to 7.5, because plants require a specific pH range for their healthy growth. So it should be 6.5 to 7.5. However, in some forest and all, you might have seen the pH ranges from 3 to 9, because some particular plants are there, they need a little bit acidic soil to grow or for their proper growth. Normally the pH range for the soil, it should be 6.5 to 7.5, and you can also collect the soil near your home or your backyard. You can collect the soil and you can check the pH. You can check the pH of the soil, but it should be normal. In general, it should be range between 6.5 to 7.5. So next is pH in digestion. So in our digestive system also pH is very important, because human has a very particular digestive system which goes through various processes though. So the pH of the digestive system is also very important, because our stomach also produces hydrochloric acid. So our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. Now it is very interesting for you that I had told you that acids are causing severe burns, so we must be careful while using acids, and our stomach is producing hydrochloric acid. Since it is producing hydrochloric acid, but it is not causing any harm, so it helps in the digestion of food. Hydrochloric acid in the stomach helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. So during indigestion, sometimes you might have feeling irritation in the stomach. That is because of the indigestion. Because of the indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid. And thus causes pain and irritation. So that pain and irritation because of the too much amount of hydrochloric acid which is produced by the stomach. So to get rid of this pain, you are using antacid, or we are using bases. The antacids are normally bases. Bases are used in that antacid. So that antacid is means you can use magnesium hydroxide we are using, which is a mild base, or it is known as milk of magnesia, which is magnesium hydroxide is normally used as an antacid. And as a home remedy, you can use water and baking soda, which is a base. That solution you can take and you can drink, and as an antacid, magnesium hydroxide is used. So here also pH is very important, because in our stomach hydrochloric acid is there. So when the acid is more, when the amount of acid is more, it is causing indigestion. And it causes pain and irritation in our stomach. So that time we use base. That is called antacids, so that the acid and base got neutralized. So these antacids neutralize the excess acid in our stomach and we feel relief. Next is our pH change as the cause of tooth decay. For the tooth decay also pH is important. So our tooth decay starts when the pH is lower than 5.5 or it is getting less than 5.5. So tooth enamel, the hardest substance of the body, or the white covering, that is white covering of the tooth, that is known as enamel, that is made up of a crystalline form of calcium phosphate, which is known as calcium hydroxyapatite. The calcium hydroxyapatite, that is a crystalline form of calcium phosphate. It is known as the hardest substance of the body, and it doesn't dissolve in water. It doesn't dissolve in water, but it corrode when the pH of the mouth is below 5.5. So if the pH is changes from 5.5 or it is getting less from 5.5, then the enamel starts dissolving. Enamel dissolves only because of the pH. If the pH is less than 5.5, then only enamel gets corroded. Otherwise it is the hardest substance of the body and it doesn't dissolve in water. So bacteria which is present in our mouth when we eat food, or when the leftover food is present in the teeth or mouth, they produce acids. They produce bacteria. They invite the bacteria, the food particles, whatever the tiny food particles stuck in between the teeth, they invite bacteria, and bacteria produces acids. Bacteria produce acids by degradation of sugar and food particles, so which remained in the mouth after eating. So that is why we should clean our teeth properly after eating the food. We should use toothpaste, which are generally basic for cleaning the tooth and can neutralize the excess acid and prevent the tooth decay, because tooth decay means the dissolving of enamel or the damage of enamel, which is caused because if the pH is less than 5.5, then the enamel is getting damaged. So to prevent this, we should use toothpaste which are having which have base, or the toothpaste which is generally basic for cleaning our teeth, so that it can neutralize the excess acid in the teeth and it prevents the tooth decay. So next is self-defense by animals. Sometimes insects like ant bite us, honeybee sting us. So the bee stings leaves an acid which causes pain and irritation. For they use this for their self-defense as a chemical warfare. They are using it. So sometimes an ant is biting us or the bee stinging us. So that time they are leaving an acid which is causing pain and irritation to us. So that time we are using a mild base like baking soda on the stung area, and that gives the relief. That stinging hair of the nettle leaves inject methanoic acid causing burning pain. So some animals are using the pH as self-defense because they are releasing some acids. When they are biting us or stinging us, they are releasing some acids which is causing pain and irritation in us. So that time we should use a mild base like baking soda so that we can get the relief. In your book, some important natural sources of acids are given. In page number 28, you can see page number 28, some natural occurring acids are given here, like in vinegar, acetic acid, from orange, citric acid, from tamarind, tartaric acid, from tomato, oxalic acid, from sour milk, or which is known as curd, lactic acid, from lemon, citric acid, and sting, methanoic acid, nettle sting, methanoic acid. So these are some naturally occurring acids. So these are very important. So you please learn them and learn the pH, importance of pH in everyday life, like in soil, digestion process, tooth decay, or animals in plants. So please learn them and learn this table too.